Sirach, 1 Kings 2, verse 2.
Oh, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man.
That's right. So the Most High say you have to show yourself a man. It's not enough to have the private part of a man. The Bible says you have to also act like a man. In these days, not many people act like a man. In these days, not every man show the strength of what it means to be a man. We are ashamed these days of what we're presenting as men, walking around pretending to be women, walking around being afraid of the women, walking around being led by women and children. You know, so this is a shame that how far how men have fallen. And from the depth of the abyss, we have to bring back our strength and glory by Hashem Yahawashi. So every man that is here, it's time to redeem your manhood, man. It's time to redeem your God-given rights, your God-given privilege, and your God-given authority in this earth. As we always mention, the whole goal of you on this earth is to dominate. So we need to put ourselves back in the position of domination. This is the truth that the corporate don't want you to know. This is the truth that the families that govern the world don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that your aim in this life is to dominate. Then what they do, they try to effeminize you. They try to put female emotions in you. They try to soften you up because they understand, if you understand your job, their position is in peril. If you understand you have to compete, then guess what? They may lose their place. This is why they've been ruling for so long. That's because they made every man soft. No man, they brainwash every man, like in the form of education, but just to preserve their power. They don't want no man to understand that you have to compete because why would you? If you're on top of the world, why would you want other people to take your place? So, but we as men, we tired of being in the bottom. We're tired of being effeminized, and we're tired of being disrespected by our own very families. So it's time to take back what is rightfully ours. So show yourself a man, and as our song mentioned, strong mind build kingdom. So it's only strong minds that will build us a kingdom. So our lesson today is, as we mentioned before, it's the true strength is not for sale. A biblical view on men and money. So what is this lesson gonna go into? Many men, as soon as they get some money, they forget family, they forget nation, they forget brotherhood, they forget where they come from, they forget black women, they forget black children, they forget black struggle. So a lot of these men, unfortunately, they come from us. When I say us, come from the ghettos. And sometimes come from among Israelites, where those men, you know, they were broke like us and they work with us. But the minute they got some money, they forget all about what we thought. They forget all about nation building. They forget all about black women. They forget all about the black struggle, because the minute that the black men escape poverty, he seems like he swallow if he developed a disease called forgetitis, right? Where he forget everything how he used to be for him. He doesn't remember that many of our people is in the same struggle, and an Israelite is not exempt, right? So today we will go over that, and I'm gonna start with a hammer of a scripture. Get me Sirach 19 verse 28. The book of Sirach 19:28. I don't know if you have, Brother Asar, if you have the Apocrypha. But
I have the Bible app.
you kid what?
I have the Bible app.
Do you have Apocrypha inside of it?
Yeah, but not all of it, just some of it. So tell Ecclesiastes.
Yes, we right now we are in Ecclesiastes 19 verse 28.
I found it.
Go ahead, brother.
19, Sirach 19 and 28.
Yes.
And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will be evil.
Uh,
29.
hold on. Let's read that a little bit slowly, because there's a lot of meaning in there. So let's go back again. 19, verse 20.
19 and 28.
Let me see if I could start in verse 27.
27.
Right. So let's start verse 26. There's some meaning in that. 26.
There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head, sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit, casting down his countenance, and making as if he heard not, where he is not known. He will do thee a mischief before thou be aware.
28.
And if for what of power, and if of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil.
Right. So the scripture said there's a wicked man that hang down his head, sadly, but inwardly is full of deceit. So what is the scripture saying? There's a lot of fake people. There's a lot of fake people around. People will hang their head, calling you brother, calling you, brethren. We in this together for life. But the Bible says he hang his head down, but inwardly is full of deceit. It's lies. He's not really about that life. All that Israelite black power stuff. He's just in the moment where he needs a connection, right? He's just in the moment where, it's a moment for him. He's not really in this for a long term. Right? So he's pretending, and he says, casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not. Where he's not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware of it. So again, I know the context here is talking about how a man can do you evil when he pretend he don't hear you, but he's waiting for the right opportunity. But in our context, there's a man, right? When it comes to money, he may be in this, right, looking like, he's with you. But that's because he doesn't have an opportunity. But verse 28, kill it. It says, and if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, when we're talking about want of power, meaning it's because he doesn't have the power, the capacity to sin. Right now, he's not sinning because, well, he's in the truth, keeping fringes, keeping Shabbat. He's not sinning, well, because he doesn't have the power to. He doesn't have the money to. He doesn't have the Benz. He doesn't have the shoes. He doesn't have the position in life. Right? But the Bible says, yet, when he find the opportunity, he will do evil. But you see that? The minute that men find the money, the power, the opportunity, the clothes, the cars, then soon, that truth is no longer relevant. Then soon, he forget thou shalt not commit adultery. Then soon, he forget you should love your brother as yourself. Soon, he forget, hey, we got a kingdom to build. The minute he got money, he's like, king who? I don't know about no kingdom. Israel who? I don't know about no Israelites. So there's a man that's pretending. I hope you are not that man tonight. I hope you are not just in this truth because you don't have the car to get the girls. Right? Because there's a man like he can't do damage, then he quiet down. But the minute he can do damage, oh yeah, money gonna lead him. There's a man that once said, money doesn't make people evil, money exposes people evil. Let me say that again. Money doesn't make people evil. It exposes you. Because the minute you have money, it will really show out what you were truly made of. If you are truly loyal, if you truly love your people, it will show if you truly were about what you preach about. And one day, the Most High, the same way He tests you with poverty, the same way He will test you with money. And you better be ready for it. Right? Because there's a man that don't do evil because he just doesn't have the power to. And let me tell you, get me Proverbs 19. I'm going to show you something. The power of money. Ecclesiastes 10 and 19. Ecclesiastes 10 and 19. I'm going to show you something. You need to understand about money. And as strong men, we developing ourselves to be strong men. You need to be aware of this. Ecclesiastes 10 verse 19.
The book of Ecclesiastes 10 verse 19.
10 verse 19.
Yeah, 10 verse 19.
Go ahead.
A feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answers all things.
That's right. You see that? The Bible says money answers all things. Money answers all things. What does that exactly mean? Can you mute yourself, brother Asar, once you're done, please? Right. So money answers all things. Money is a key in life. It's one of the keys in life. Wisdom is another key in life. Right? But here's the thing. Once you have money, all doors are, most doors are open to you. Not all doors. Most doors are open to you. Right? So what happens when money is going to answer all things? The girl you couldn't get, all of a sudden she wants you. The friends you couldn't get, all of a sudden they want to be friends with you. And all of a sudden, the friends you start having will require you to no longer have the old friends that look dusty and dirty. The new wife you're going to have, it's a whole new standard of life. So, what do you do as a man? Will you stay grounded? Will you abandon your old friends? Will you abandon your old city? Will you abandon your belief? What you used to believe, now I no longer believe that I have money. And I think that's what happened to Jackson. There's that guy that was in the truth. He was only in the truth maybe because he was down. Now that he got his contract back, he forget this truth. Right, Brother Yaquam? I know you know the story better than me. I don't know if you can tell us a little bit about it. Brother Yaquam, if you're here. Brother Yaquam, you here? If he's not gone, right? So, yeah. Tell us about that brother. Is it Jackson? He was in the truth. Now he's no longer Israelite.
He's a football player from. He used to play for Philly, and then he come out like he was saying that he's the Hebrew Israelite. You know, he believe his ancestor is the true people of the Bible, and then they sabotage him. Like, you know, the contract he was supposed to have, he didn't get it. And he had to, he kneeled down. He kneeled down a little bit just for him to stay relevant. But at the end, he lost. You know what I'm saying? If you know who you are, and then you go back to the same trash again, it's not important.
Come. You see, that's why our lesson title is "True Strength is Not for Sale." Thank you, Brother Yaquam. You may go on mute. Thank you so much. Right? So this is why we say true strength is not for sale. Many of you will bow down for that money, right? Once you get that contract, I don't care who it is. Let me tell you, I'm not saying I'm exempt from it. You're not exempt from it, and I'm not talking in the void. I'm talking to you, right? That's listening to me today. Will you fall when that money comes, right? Will you be a true man and stay true to yourself when money is involved? Because a strong man is not only strong when there's poverty, but he's also strong no matter circumstances don't change him. Poverty don't change him. Get me the book of Habakkuk 3 verse 17. That's a new verse I come to love. Habakkuk 3 verse 17. Habakkuk 3 verse 17. I love that verse. I'm going to show you. Circumstances doesn't change a true man. Money doesn't change a true man. Money only reveal, and poverty and money both all they do is reveal a true man. There's a man that used to have money. The minute he lose all money, he curse God. And there's a man that used to be poor. The minute he have money, he also curse God. These two things, they reveal your true character. They exposes who you were inside. The book of Habakkuk 3 verse 17. Anyone can go. Brother Sirach or brother sorry.
You said Habakkuk 3:17.
Habakkuk, yeah.
Though the fig tree shall not blossom, neither shall fruit be in the vine. The labor of the olive shall fail, and the fields shall yield no meat. The flocks shall be cut off from the fold, and there shall be no herd in the stalls.
Keep going.
Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation.
Yet I will what?
The Lord God.
Repeat that. Or yet I'll what?
Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God my salvation.
You see that? Habakkuk say, even if the vine fell, even the fig tree fell, even if the sheep don't give the flocks fell also, meaning all my business, everything, my livestock, my living, what I rely on to live, everything fell, yet I will glorify the Lord. How many of us can say that if all our businesses collapse, everything we hope for collapse, how many of us will still praise the Most High? You see? Con, right? So, you see that? Habakkuk did not put serving the Most High based on his wealth, because his wealth fell. But sometimes too is the inverse. How many of you, when the Lord increased you mightily with money, and all of a sudden you forget the Lord? Isn't that what Israel did? Let's see what the Most High said about Israel. Right? Let's go to Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy 32 verse 15. The book of Deuteronomy 32 and 15.
But that one waxed fat and thick. Thou art waxed fat. Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook the God which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
There we go. Jehoshaphat, that's another nickname the Most High gave Israel. It says Jehoshaphat waxed fat. He kicked. Right? He was kicking. Life was good. He waxing fat. Fat covered him. But the minute fat is covered him, he forsook the Most High and said, nah, that's not God that gave me that. My work, my wisdom gave me those things. All of a sudden, God is not relevant. God is for the poor. Only poor people should worship God. Because smart people don't worship God. People with money don't worship God. Then what did the Most High do? Then he scattered us among the nations. Then he took everything away from us to make us remember that it is he that gave us power to get the wealth. So let's get that verse right quick. Get me the book of Deuteronomy 8 verse 18. A lot of time, that's what happened to a lot of rich people. The minute they got money, they're like, man, there's no God, bro. They don't worship God. Only God is for poor people. You understand? So then they're going on a whole rant to explain why poor people is always serving God. Right? Go ahead. Deuteronomy 8 and 18.
Thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant, where he swear unto thy fathers, as it is this day.
Con. Thank you, guys. Put yourselves on mute as we go so we don't have background noise. Right? So the Most High say, it is he that give you power. The Most High don't give you wealth, but he give you the power. That's even greater than wealth itself. Power include the health, power include the wisdom, power include the strength, power include the understanding, the knowledge on how to get it. The Most High is like the gasoline in that car. It is the gasoline that gives the car power to run. So a lot of us, we underestimate the tires. The tire also give it power to run. We're like, man, tires are bad. Then remember, because the tires all the way on the bottom, you underestimate the tire. Then wait till your tire go out on 95. You'll wish, that never happened to you. But it's the same way. The Most High is the gasoline that ignite, that give you power to get wealth. But guess what? That's what a lot of us do. The minute we got that money, the minute the more you come in the truth, the Most High open your eyes on certain wisdom. Now the Most High start making you wise on certain things. Your eyes start open. Guess what? Nah, it's not the Most High, man. I work hard. You understand? It's all my strength. It's all me. Hey, man, you start kissing your hand, right? Let me get that in Job. Because a lot of you kiss your hand, man. The minute you start making your money, you start kissing your hand. You start thanking your hand. All right? Let's get that in Job. All right? Hold on. I'll get that verse right quick. Job 31, verse 27. Let's start in verse 25.
Job 30, verse 27.
31,
Verse
31, 25.
Job 31, verse 25. If I rejoice because my wealth was great, and because hand has gotten much.
Keep going.
If I beheld the sun when it shine, and or the moon walking brightness, and my heart has been secretly enticed, or my mouth has kissed my hand, this also were in iniquity to be punished by the judge.
Keep reading. For
I should have denied the God that is above.
That's right. So the Most High say, if I rejoice because my wealth was great, and because my hand had gotten much. It's like, look at my work, man. I've worked hard for this money, man. Okay, I rejoice because my hand work gotten much. And he says, if I beheld the sun when it shine, or the moon walk in brightness, meaning idolatry, leaving the Most High, now all of a sudden you in Islam, you in some other religion, you talking about you Christian now, you start worshiping idols, you go back to wickedness because I got money now. I follow whatever religion I feel like it, right? And you start worshiping other divinity, you like, it's not God, man. It's whatever, what I believe now that give me that wealth. You start in some Scientology stuff, you like, that's the religion of the rich. I can't be in Hebrew Israelite where poor people live. I can't be in that. I need to be in a religion where rich people go, right? So you start losing your way because of that money. And he says, in my heart has been secretly enticed. Sometimes it's not you, it's your heart that is enticed. All that money leads you to girls want you, businesses want you, people. It takes a strong character for you not to give up your belief, man. It takes a strong character with all that money for you to not sell your soul to have more, because you will get offered more to do certain things, right? It will take a lot for you to be a man and man up and be like, listen, this is my boundaries. I got rules. I keep Shabbat. I can't do concert. I can't do business on that day. Imagine yourself that you have a businessman that will meet you only on Shabbat. That's when he got time. And this is a multi-million-dollar deal, right? How many of you will say no? Talking about you keep Shabbat. But this is once in a lifetime opportunity. Right? This man can only meet you on Shabbat. And you talking about you're Israelite, you don't work on Shabbat. You don't need money. You don't know what that powerful man can do. He can even overthrow you. Even your own board on that business can overthrow you because you're making bad business decision. You're not taking business on Shabbat. It's the higher you go, man, it's tougher it gets. A lot of you want money, but you don't understand what it will do. The effect of it, the pressure to serve the Most High and have money. I've known brothers that were in the truth. They did not even have money yet, but they had businesses. When the business start growing, customers start calling them on Shabbat. Brother, before you know it, brothers start saying it's not really a sin. It's not really a sin. I go to that customer. It's not really a problem. And eventually they give in because they realize quick that most customer want service on Shabbat. And they start giving in. Right? So it takes a man of character to serve the Most High, a man of determination. The Most High don't want no coward behind him, man. And that's why he will test every single one of you to see if money is more important than him, to see in your poverty how you will react. Because the Most High do not want no man with spine. You have to understand that the Most High is the source of your life, and he's above everything that is called God upon this earth. And this also, my friend, is what make you a strong man. Because people, you might not be rich, but people will always say, this is a strong man. This is a man that don't break. I'd rather be known as a man that don't break, that respect who I am, than a man that follow everybody, than a man that become a dog to the rich, to money, to drag behind people's feet because I need money. You see? But a lot of men are not strong. A lot of men, they're in this, right now they're strong. I'm strong. Let's wait till you have money, because a man is not known in good times. A man is known in calamity. So let's get that right quick in Ecclesiastes 6. The Bible says a friend will be known in adversity. Because a man can talk all he wants about how strong he is. Right? Right, so let's get Ecclesiastes 6. Let's start let's start verse 11. Let's start verse 8 actually. Or you know what? Verse 7. And let's go for it. Ecclesiastes verse 7. Let's read down. You guys got it? We gotta go a little bit faster, guys. We got no time.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Keep going.
For someone is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy troubles. And there is a friend which, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face.
Right, so this is what some friends are. Brother Sirach, just go ahead in Ecclesiastes 12 and 8. And this is why we need to test our friend. And this is why also the Most High tests each one of us. Because there's a lot of fake people. All right, there's people that won't stay in adversity. There's people that they say they love God only because they're broke. Only because they don't have money. If they had money, trust me, they'd go around getting every girl on this planet. If they had money, they'd be not in this truth, man. All right, Ecclesiastes 12 verse 8.
A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
That's right. A friend cannot be known in prosperity. When you having it good, trust me, that's a wealth. That's a wealth lesson. A friend cannot be known in prosperity. When you having it good, trust me, don't think you have friends. Guys, put it on mute, please, so we could background noise. Right? So a friend cannot be known in prosperity. Brothers, that's a lesson to remember. Even when you become wealthy, the Most High also got lessons for you on how to keep that wealth. You'll have all kind of women around you. Don't think they love you. You'll have all kind of friends around you. Rich friend, don't think they love you. You cannot know who's your friend in prosperity. This is why in Africa there's a custom. If a man have a prince and his family, he sent his prince in a village where he pretend to be poor to find a wife. And when he gets to the village, he act like he's poor until he find a good woman, and then after that he reveal that he's a prince. Because you cannot when you in prosperity, everybody will, even if you say the worst joke. Look at Donald Trump. Anything he say in the White House, people laughing. It's like he's not funny, bro. He's literally telling you lies. But when you rich, people will laugh at your joke just because you got money, man. When you rich, people will do whatever you want them to do for you. But if you're poor, how many of them would stay? If you have no money, how many of them would be your friend? And this is also again why a man should not let his character go when he has money. Because all the new friends you think you acquire, you think they really love you? Or they're really after that? Because up there, when people have money, it's dog eat dogs. I'm trying to get what you got. There's a celebrity, he said per month he get like 27 letters about people trying to sue him for any reason. Everybody trying to sue him. Right? Because the truth is that they're in your circle to find some mistake, something happened to you, to them, so they can make money out of you. Nobody's really your friend up there. And the Bible says an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. Meaning when bad things happen to you, you will know your true enemy. Right? So, but in all things, brothers, do not let money lead you. Do not let money define your character. You need to be strong in the Most High no matter what the circumstances. Right? Get me Luke 12 verse 15. The book of Luke 12 verse 15.
Sorry, you said Luke 12 and 15?
Yes.
And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisted not in the abundance of the thing which he possessed.
Right. So the scripture says man's life consists not in the abundance of things which he possessed. So this is what a lot of us forget. A man's life consisted not in the abundance of things which he possessed. And I'm going to show you why. Get me the book of Proverbs 11 verse 4. I'm going to show you exactly why. Right? Because a lot of us, there's artists that sing God over money, man. Or money over everything. Right? Money over everything. So they make money their God, man. That's why these artists, before, they catch them, they were sleeping with boys, young girls. They were, like guys like R. Kelly and a lot of them, P. Diddy and a lot of them, man. They let money get to their head, man. They really go out there and do all kind of wickedness just because they can. Proverbs 11 verse 4.
Proverbs 11 verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
That's right. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. Did riches profit PDD in the day of wrath? I don't think so. What about Epstein? Rich man, billionaire, making money in the day of wrath. Did that save him? No. Will that save Donald Trump? We yet to see. Okay, we yet to see. But there's a day for that. The most I say, there's a day for wrath. There's a day for judgment. There's a day they'll catch you. There's a day you will go down. Because no wicked is forever. No wickedness is forever. There's a time the Most High have to visit you, man, for your wickedness. You think you're going to let money take hold of you, have women left and right, sleeping with underage girls, having party, make people do wickedness like P. Diddy was doing, having other guys sleep with his wife, other women sleep with his wife, rape his wife, and doing all kind of wickedness because I can, because I have the money, I have connections. He think that's going to save him in the day of wrath, but it will not. But the Most High say, remember righteousness, deliver from all evil. Being a right person, being a good person will save you. Someone will speak up for you. Even if they bring false accusation, people will speak and say, man, like, don't mention this dude, man. This dude is not, he's rich, he don't do none of that. In fact, in my opinion, the richer a guy get, man, the more righteous you got to become. I'm going to tell you something. The richer you get, the more righteous you become. Because trust me, with riches and wealth, man, all doors are open to you, man. It's easy to sleep. It's easy to do wickedness. Because you have access to everything. To almost everything. You have the connection, the power, the money, the girls. Man, listen. And I must say that, again, the more money you got, tighten up, man. Tighten up. Tighten up your righteousness, bro. Because this is where the real test is. Right? If you don't want to lose everything. Right? Now, get me Proverbs 22 verse 1. Let's wrap up with this one. The book of Proverbs 22 verse 1. And this is what we're talking about. The life of a man consists not of the things that he possesses. Now, if there's one verse you remember tonight, it's going to be Luke 12:15. A man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he possessed. You understand? It's not about all that you got, brother. You understand? Because there'll be a day of judgment. There'll be a day where the Most High visit you. Don't, all these things, as Solomon said, all these things are vanity. One day they'll not protect you. One day they'll leave. One day you may lose them. You understand? And don't use your money to do wickedness. Because the Most High say you have to, when you have money, you have to be generous toward the poor. The Most High give you money to save those in Haiti that spend 3 days not eating. Those in Jamaica. Those children that can't go to the hospital, can't go to school. Those in the islands. Those here in the ghettos in America. Elder women that's eating dog food, right? Elder men that's in the street. How many of our people that need doctors are pregnant women that cannot find? We got so much problem in our communities. For you to have money, the only thing you see is women. The only thing you see is spending, do wickedness, and this is why we cannot be saved as a people. It's not because we don't have money. As we mentioned before, if black people came together with all the money we have, would be 10th in power and in money. 10th in the world. Our GDP would be 10th. That's how much money we have. But guess what? Much of our celebrities, what they do with the money, the minute they got the money, they bring that to the white woman. They forget the black woman now. They forget where they come from. They forget character. They forget God. They forget what they believe. They don't stand on anything. It's time for the black men to stop bringing his money to the white man. It's time for us to stop forgetting where we come from, man. It's time for us to really, when the Most High bless us, to stay within the community. And guess what? What I always say, think about if we were wise as a people. If I become a millionaire, the first thing I'm going to do, I always tell Minister Yokan the same thing. If I become a millionaire, I'm going to tell my plan. I'm gonna make 7 brothers $100,000, brothers. You understand? If I had $7 million, I'd make 7 brothers millionaires. You know why? Because if I fall one day, there's somebody I can call. If I make 7 brothers millionaires, then one day, you know how much influence and power we would have too? Imagine 7 of us, we have the money. We can go ahead in Haiti and change everything with that money. We can go in the Caribbean and change. And this is what the white men do. The white men have the money. He distribute the wealth among 30 guys, and 30 guys go to the 30 country and they rule over that country. That's how it works. But we so stupid in the mind. The minute we have money, we only see girls, flashy cars, and we not thinking a damn thing. How do we get power? A man like PDD, the money he got, he could have created 10 millionaires and take over a whole Caribbean nation. And reestablish righteousness in there. But guess what? We ain't thinking. All we thinking is like, man, I was poor. Now it's my money. It's my money. It's my money. Let me get women. Let me get car. Let me do abomination and fornication. That's all we thinking. Wicked people. Proverbs 22 verse 1. Let's get that, man.
Proverbs 22:1.
Yes.
A good name is rather to be chosen than created riches, than great riches,
You see?
and loving favor rather than silver and gold.
I'm gonna tell you something about white people. They may be wicked as hell, but they know how to cover their tracks. They may be wicked. They'll go to Haiti to rob gold, but they will give a village a fountain of water. Then the village are, wow, white people come and they give us water. Black people never do anything for us. Because even when they're robbing people, they want to cover their names. And this is why a lot of people let white people, because as much as they do evil, they do a little good. So people are confused about if the white man is the devil because they see a little good deed he does. But on the Esau walk in darkness, this is what we're talking about, the children of darkness. The children of darkness is people that walk in darkness. They pretend to be good in the day, but in the night they're the devil the Bible speaks of. I'm not saying we should be that like that, but Esau know how to protect his name. A lot of us don't know how to protect our name. Like PDD, I don't think nobody want to be his son right now. Or in the future, you're going to say PDD was my father. You don't protect your name, you don't protect your legacy, man. Because you let money get the best of you. So that, brothers, it's time for us to really take a good look at ourselves right now. Start strengthening your mind right now. To understand that root yourself in the Most High. That even if you have money, you do not negotiate the laws and the commandments of the Most High. You do not negotiate your way, the way you do things. You do not let your desire carry you. You do not let money blindside you. Because that's what will happen if you don't straighten up to the Most High. Yahawashi. All right, any questions, any suggestions, and what you guys think of the lesson, and how can we pass it down to the younger generation? Come on, brothers. Anyone?
Yeah, because I can say that lesson about because I experienced that with God that actually that's why he's saying in First Timothy 6 verse 10, I think he said that the love of money is the root of all evil. If you're gonna make money first, your priority, if you have the money, you when you have the money, you're gonna think you unstoppable. You can do anything. You can do anything. That's what happened to a lot of brothers. That's what happened to a lot of them. When they have the money, it's just like That's the focus. That's what they were looking for. Okay, when they find it, they say, okay, yeah, I'm unstoppable. I can do whatever I want now. Even somebody in the truth, just like Judah Iscariot, is actually the scriptures say he was a thief from the beginning. Sometimes some people they come in the truth because we were teaching if you meditate on the Lord day and night, you shall be prosper. They come check. Okay, let me see what's going on. That's why you see a lot of they leave the truth. They say I'm gonna make money and I'm gonna come back. They come here for the money. If they don't find the money, but somebody you see that actually was broke or that had money that come in the truth is, or even you have the money, you still stay in the truth, you still be faithful. That's what matters unto men and unto the Most High.
Khan. Right. We have to have that integrity, brothers. So, anyone else?
Can I say this?
Go ahead, Doc.
Like, people only love God because God gives them everything what they want, but when it comes to God, they never return anything to Him.
Khan. So what do you brothers think a man can do in general to prevent himself from falling out of the truth, especially when the Most High bless him with money? What are some things you think you would do if the Most High bless you with money so you don't fall off, so you don't let money lead you? Basically, what's some of the things you think you would do? Brother Sirach, I see your mic is on. I don't know. You wanted to say something? Any brother? What would you do in case you had money? What are some things you would do to make sure you stay grounded in this truth?
What's the question?
What would you do if you had money to stay grounded in the truth, so your money don't lead you? What are some techniques you could give out? Maybe you would do to keep you grounded.
I think if the objective is to serve the Most High, then having money will also be serving the Most High. Not only you, your money will be serving the Most High. So essentially, what I'm saying is, I become a millionaire right now. Thank you, the Most High. Now the truth is spreading in places that it would not be able to spread. There's places right now in the far countryside in Haiti, Jamaica, the Bahamas. We're gonna have Hebrew congregation all over in them places. So that way, my money is only gonna be used to expand the truth, to help me actually, to give me the freedom now, so I can stop working for Esau and go out there and preach and do what I want to do. A perfect example is a brother. He's in West Palm, and I'm trying to schedule a time so I can go pray with him, right? And when I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I spent so much time working for Esau, but as a Levite, someone born to be a priest, I don't even have time to do my duty, which is to go out and pray with the people and teach them. So this money would be used to do that, to free me up so I can go and teach and preach and then help the poor and do what the Most High called me to do. That's that.
Right. So the question is not what would you do with the money, and how would you keep yourself from losing yourself because you have money? You know, with the excitement that come with money, how would you keep yourself grounded for you not to be like, man, I got money now, you know, I got to spend it on it. It's easy to say, man, I'm going to put it in the truth, but how would you keep your heart from, you know, not do whatever else you wanted to do, wickedness, and include work on the Shabbat, even because sometimes we like, man, if we have money, I'd be free and not work on Shabbat. But some deals you're gonna make, it's gonna be on Shabbat. Some customers gonna want you to do it on Shabbat. So how do a man keep himself grounded, that his heart do not depart from the commandments in the first place, so he can use that money for the kingdom building? So this is basically the question. Anyone can have a go, brothers. Time is running.
Let's get to go Psalms chapter 4.
Verse what?
That's what. 4 verse 18.
You said Psalms 4.
Sorry, Proverbs 4 verse 18.
Repeat it. 5.
Proverbs chapter 4 verse 18.
Okay, Proverbs. Right. It said, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day.
Right. So if someone you grounded in righteousness, having money is not gonna turn your path into darkness. It has to brighten your path. And so how am I gonna make sure I keep myself upright, keep myself in the path of righteousness? Is to keep the commandments. That's a simple thing. I mean, the Bible already tells us, meditate in those words day and night, and you shall not depart from it. So meditate in the scriptures, practice, teach, learn every time, and there's no going to the left, nor going to the right. So if I was in the truth for money, then once I have money, I would turn away. But if I'm in the truth to keep the righteousness of the Most High, then money itself will not shake. Whether I'm poor or rich, I'm still gonna be in the path of righteousness. I'm still gonna be keeping the commandments. That's all.
Okay. So all right. So that's one of the techniques. But again, guys, I think before men have money, I think what Nabash is bringing out is get yourself grounded first. Don't wait till you get money. As the Bible says, meditate in the Lord day and night. So get yourself grounded in the truth before you even got money. But there's one celebrity. He used to wear a dirty shoes, and they used to ask him, "Why do you wear dirty shoes?" Because he said, "I wear dirty shoes because I want to remember where I'm from, the struggle that I'm from." And the people were shocked. So that's why his system he applied to remind him, hey, listen, I come from struggle. So that those dirty shoes always remind him that, hey, that's where I'm come from. So basically, get yourself grounded, and basically also stay in touch with your stay in touch. Find a way to stay in touch with your struggle and where you come from, so you don't forget where you come from. But any man should figure that out on his own. What can I do to stay grounded in the truth? But that's it I had for you, brothers. Remember to share and subscribe to our channel, and remember to share it, like it, and pass by, brothers. I fight with you all day. You always forget. Pass by on the YouTube and leave a comment. All praise be to Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, King of Kings, Hamalach Hamalachim. May his name be blessed forever, and let the Most High endow you with all wisdom and knowledge. Shalom, everyone. May the Most High bless. Happy weekend, and already happy Shabbat. That is soon to come tomorrow. Hallelujah. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.